In football, trophies define success, but few players have achieved as much silverware as Phil Neal. A defender with an eye for goal and a reputation for reliability, Neal became Liverpool's most decorated player, winning every major honour in the game. This is the story of a man who embodied consistency, discipline and determination. Phil Neal, the ultimate team player in Liverpool's golden era. Philip George Neal was born on February 20th, 1951, in Irchester, Northamptonshire, a small working-class village in post-war England. Like many young boys growing up in the 1950s, Neal found his escape in football, playing in local parks and dreaming of one day making it as a professional. Post-war Britain was still rebuilding during Neal's childhood, and for many families, football provided a sense of community and pride. Neal's hard-working upbringing instilled in him the values that would later define his career: discipline, humility and resilience. Neal began his professional football journey with Northampton Town in 1968. Known for his versatility and relentless work ethic, he quickly became a key player for the club. But it was clear that Neal had the potential to play at a higher level, and in 1974, his life changed forever when Bill Shankly's successor, Bob Paisley, brought him to Liverpool for £66,000. Phil Neal joined Liverpool at a pivotal moment in the club's history. Bill Shankly had recently retired and Bob Paisley had taken over as manager. Liverpool was building a team that would dominate English and European football for years to come, and Neal was about to become a cornerstone of that dynasty. Neal made his Liverpool debut on November 16, 1974, against Middlesbrough, and he quickly established himself as the club's first-choice right-back. Known for his reliability and composure, Neal became a player Paisley could depend on week in and week out. But Neal wasn't just a defender. His ability to contribute goals, particularly from the penalty spot, made him a key player in Liverpool's attack as well. The mid-1970s were a time of change in English football. The game was becoming faster and more tactical, and Liverpool was at the forefront of this evolution. Neal's adaptability and intelligence allowed him to thrive in Paisley's system, which valued versatility and teamwork. By the late 1970s, Phil Neal was an integral part of a Liverpool team that was rewriting football history. In his first full season with the club, Neal helped Liverpool win the First Division title in 1975-76 season and the UEFA Cup, signalling the start of an era of unprecedented success. One of Neal's most memorable moments came in 1977 when Liverpool won their first European Cup, defeating Borussia Mönchengladbach 3-1 in the final. Neal scored the third goal from the penalty spot, calmly slotting the ball home to secure Liverpool's victory. It was the first of 4 European Cups Neal would win during his career, a record that still stands for an English player. Neal's contributions weren't limited to Europe. Domestically, Liverpool dominated the First Division from 1976 to 1984, winning 7 league titles. Neal's consistency and durability were unmatched. He played 417 consecutive league matches for Liverpool, a testament to his fitness and professionalism. Liverpool's success mirrored the city's resilience during difficult times. The late 1970s and early 1980s were marked by economic struggles, with unemployment and industrial decline hitting the city hard. But Liverpool Football Club, with players like Neal at its heart, gave the city a sense of pride and hope. By the early 1980s, Phil Neal had become one of the most respected players in English football. His leadership qualities and experience made him a natural choice to captain Liverpool in the absence of Graham Souness or Alan Hansen. Neal led by example, both on and off the pitch, and his calm demeanour under pressure inspired his teammates. In 1984, Neal played his part for Liverpool by scoring the opening goal in one of the most iconic matches in the club's history. The European Cup final against AS Roma played in Rome. After a tense 1-1 draw, the match went to penalties and Neal converted his spot kick with trademark composure. Liverpool went on to win the shootout 4-2, lifting their 4th European Cup. Neal's ability to perform in high-pressure situations earned him the admiration of fans and teammates alike. He was never the flashiest player, but he was the one you could count on when it mattered most. While Neal's success at Liverpool was unparalleled, his international career with England was a different story. Neal earned 50 caps for the national team, making his debut in 1976. However, England struggled to replicate Liverpool's success on the international stage during Neal's career, failing to qualify for the World Cup in 1978 and making a disappointing exit in 1982. Despite the team's struggles, Neal's performances for England were always consistent. His professionalism and dedication to the national team reflected his character, a player who gave everything regardless of the circumstances. By the mid-1980s, Neal was entering the twilight of his playing career, but he remained an integral part of the Liverpool team. His final season with the club came in 1985, after 11 years of remarkable success. Neal left Anfield with a record that few players in football history can match: 8 league titles, 4 European Cups, 4 League Cups and 1 UEFA Cup. After leaving Liverpool, Neal joined Bolton Wanderers in 1985 as player-manager. While his managerial career didn't reach the heights of his playing days, Neal's knowledge of the game and his leadership qualities earned him respect in the dugout. Phil Neal's legacy is one of consistency, humility and unrivalled success. As Liverpool's most decorated player, he was a key figure in one of the greatest teams football has ever seen. His ability to perform at the highest level, year after year, set him apart as a player who defined what it meant to be a professional. For Liverpool fans, Neal represents an era of dominance and excellence. His composure under pressure, leadership on the pitch and tireless work ethic made him a hero at Anfield. Even today, his name is synonymous with success and reliability. Beyond the trophies and accolades, Phil Neal's story is one of dedication and passion for the game. Whether it was his record-breaking appearances, his crucial penalty in a European Cup final, or his leadership as captain, Neal's contributions to Liverpool and English football will never be forgotten. Liverpool fans remember Neal not just for his achievements, but for the way he carried himself, with humility, professionalism and a deep love for the club. As football continues to evolve, Neal's story remains a reminder of what can be achieved through hard work and consistency. Phil Neal, Liverpool's most decorated player, a leader and a true legend of the game. Thank you for watching the story of a man who gave everything for his team and inspired generations of footballers. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up and let us know your favourite Phil Neal moment in the comments below. Stay tuned for more stories of football's greatest legends.